Hello Internet, and welcome to potentially the last Bazzle spot with this Trick Room team that we've been using. I have quite enjoyed it. We've had some reasonably successful games with it, haven't we, over the last couple of weeks. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I do quite like this team, so, I don't know where I'm going to go from here, next week, for example, like what team I'll use, or if I'll use this, or if I'll use a different team, or if I'll have made a different team, by that point in the future, as I'm recording this in the past. So, who knows? Maybe in this video, comment down below what, if you'd like me to use one of the teams that I've used before, anything that you'd like me to try and use maybe, or, I don't know. Obviously, by the time this video goes out, I probably won't have time to sort of create a brand new team on something that you might suggest to me. But anything that you think I might be able to do, as we find a Japanese opponent with quite an interesting looking team. He's got like Hail, and he's got Snorlax and Oranguru as well. He's got Lucario, which to me it looks like a sort of maybe more of a support, like follow me Lucario, but they normally, or I would normally want to put a Focus Sash on it, but you wouldn't really want to do that in Hail, so not sure what this guy's going to do. In fact, I'm actually tempted to go with Lilligant and Torkoal for this game, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Oranguru as well, and in the back, who else do we want? I mean, we need something for that Snorlax, to be honest, don't we? So maybe this is the game that we want Hariyama. Maybe this is, I'm pretty sure we took Snorlax and Metagross to most of the other games. This is the game where Lilligant and Torkoal is going to get to do something. Hariyama is hopefully going to get to do something as well. And it'd be a really nice way to kick off the potentially last video with the team. So I don't know. I've only been uploading, like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so it's not like, and that is, on purpose as well. I don't want to sort of like swamp your, sub boxes with like millions and millions of videos, because then they, probably just wouldn't get watched, would they? So, okay, this guy goes with Oranguru and Garchomp, actually. So maybe he was expecting this Lilligant and Torkoal lead. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm into the Garchomp, and I think I'm going to protect the Torkoal here. If he goes for a Trick Room, I don't mind that, really. If he swaps the Garchomp into Ninetales, yeah, then at least I'm breaking its Sash. But he is also breaking my Sash. I don't know, we'll have to see what this Oranguru is going to do. So Leaf Storm does hit, which is nice. So it breaks the Sash there. Actually, just knocks it straight out with a critical hit. Okay, well that's a bit of luck there, obviously. And he taunts the Lilligant. So yeah, I have got Sunny Day on this Lilligant. And if he hadn't taunted me there, this would have probably been a decent chance to go for it, maybe. I'm expecting he's going to put the Garchomp back in, so we'll have to see how we're going to go about this. Because, Garchomp is still a threat for this team. I mean, in fact, I kind of want to switch both of these Pokemon out, but I risk taking a lot of damage. Torkoal is still a big asset to have in this game, especially if he has got Glaceon as his last Pokemon, but I do really need to watch out for this Hariyama. Yeah. Okay, so he does go for Earthquake. He has got Telepathy. I suppose the question is if he's got the Z Crystal or not, because I can Wide Guard, Oh, and he just instructs. Okay, well, yeah, and that's what I was kind of worried about, really. Yeah, I didn't really have any safe switches there, did I? If I just stayed in, then Torkoal had protected the turn before, I think, hadn't it? So I couldn't have protected Torkoal. And Lilligant probably would have survived, but yeah, there's not really much I can do here. So I mean, if anything, I don't know, maybe that bit of what I called good fortune, that bit of good luck on Ninetales, maybe it would have been better if I didn't lock the Ninetales out. I suppose we still would have had to have dealt with this in the future, but maybe with the Ninetales out, we would have been able to have got Trick Room up, and then this Garchomp would not have been anywhere near as much of a problem as it is now. So I'll protect the Torkoal, and I mean this is pretty obvious what I'm going to try and do. I will try and Trick Room. If he does let me Trick Room, then good, I can Erupt and instruct that. If he doesn't, then he knocks me out and I get my Lilligant back in, and then I probably lose anyway, to be honest. Yeah. I suppose he might have switched his Garchomp out turn 1, maybe fearing like a Sleep Powder or something. I don't know. Wouldn't something like Worry Seed be nice on Lilligant now to get rid of that telepathy? So in comes the Lilligant. Hidden Power Ice would be nice on it as well, wouldn't it, right now? And yeah, we can't stop that Oranguru just going for Instruct. So I think this is going to be a really quick, game 1. Yeah, this is actually pretty frustrating because I don't know, on team preview I felt really comfortable. It seemed like it was a game that I could easily win. He's got Hail, I've got Sun, but I just completely, overlooked this Garchomp. Massive oversight. And there's nothing that I can do here, really, is there? I'm going to double into the Oranguru, just in case the Garchomp does want to try and switch out again. Yeah, so he does. We'll see what he wants to do here, though. So with his Glaceon, and he's probably just going to taunt my Lilligant again here, isn't he? So I could have gone for an Eruption there. Oh, he's going for a Trick Room. He was going for a Trick Room. He was going for a Trick Room. Okay, well I would have quite liked him to get the Trick Room up then. I mean, I suppose he can't just Earthquake into his own Glaceon now, can he? I mean, I suppose he can. And I suppose he would probably still win if he did just keep Earthquaking into his Glaceon. So I'm going to double protect this turn and just see what he's going to do. See if this Garchomp is maybe choice locked. I don't think we've seen, have we? We haven't been able to see what it's got. Okay, so he does just go for Earthquake. Okay, maybe I should assume that he's locked into Earthquake, but then how do we deal with that? We don't really, do we? I think now we go for an Eruption and an After You, because that stops the Lilligant getting knocked out. But I don't think we can deal with the Garchomp. I mean, an Earthquake isn't going to knock Torkoal out in one hit. And this Lilligant is at -2 as well, so I don't know. Oh, he actually has Ice Shard. well, that might actually make things a bit more difficult because I think Lilligant's going to go down in 2 Earthquakes now. Yeah, I think he must be locked into Earthquake. It would have been nice if that critical hit was on the Garchomp. Stone Edge? Okay, so he's not Earthquaking, and he's not choice locked into that at all. Well, that made it a little bit more interesting then, I suppose. How many turns of Sun have we got left? Oh, okay, so we've only got 1 turn of Sun left. That's kind of a bad thing. Oh dear then. I mean, he might protect this turn, and if he has got protect. I mean, if we had full health, we could just after you Eruption, and that would knock him out. But a Flamethrower is not going to knock him out. A Solar Beam is not going to knock him out. I mean, I guess we have to just go for it, don't we, really? But, like, a critical hit, maybe, would be nice. From the Leaf Storm. But this is the last turn of Sun, so the Garchomp will be faster from this. So he just... Okay, well, he's okay. We've somehow managed to fall into a win. If he didn't keep track of the Sun turns. If he saw Sun was ending, then he just needed to surely target the Torkoal or just Earthquake. Surely he's got Earthquake. And then the next turn he would be faster than my Lilligant and can just Poison Jab it the next turn. So I don't know. We won the game, but we shouldn't have really. Like obviously, I'm still frustrated about that game. Like, you know, just because we won doesn't sort of make it all better. Like, I'm frustrated about that because I felt good on the team preview, and they played quite badly, to be honest. They swapped the Garchomp out so many times when they really didn't need to, and fluffing up the end there too. So, yeah, not the most flattering of games, I suppose, but, you know, a win is a win, I guess, and I'll take their points quite gladly. But here we go. Here's someone else from Japan with a higher rating too. So let's see if we can finish off with this. Have I played this person? I think I might have played this person at some point earlier on in the week or last week. I think I've played this person before, and I'm sure I won. I am sure I won. I think this was the one where the Celesteela missed a Leech Seed on my Torkoal. It was just the Celesteela and the Torkoal at the end, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so I think I've played this. Yeah, he's put his stuff in straight away too, so he must know what's happening. I led... What did I lead with? I think I went with Elegant Torkoal, didn't I? I think I did, yes. So, let's go with Hariyama and Oranguru this time with Torkoal and I think Snorlax. So not Lilligant again, even though it would be quite nice. Yeah, let's go with these. So this is different to how I played this game last time. I'm taking the Hariyama this time. Yeah, so I mean these matchups are always awkward, weather wars, unpredictable sometimes. Okay, Garchomp and Celesteela. Okay. So I don't know much about that Celesteela outside that it's got Heavy Slam and Leech Seed and Protect. So I don't know if it's Flamethrower or if it's Substitute. But I will go for a Fake Out into the Celesteela, I think, and go for a Trick Room. If he brings in his Snorlax now, Fair enough. I think there's a decent chance, because he has got Snorlax in the back, there's a decent chance he might have brought that. Ooh, was this one choice locked into Earthquake? I don't really remember. Yeah, I can't really remember much of this guy's team. But interesting that he didn't go for like a Z move there. So I have got Torkoal in the back, which is obviously very nice. The Garchomp is a problem. I could, like, I'm gonna instruct close combat here, but I'm just not sure into which one, because whichever one I target, it will knock it out. I've got Torkoal in the back, so Celesteela is not so much of a problem, but it's, I think, more obvious that I'm going to attack into the Garchomp, so it might protect, but I don't know, maybe it's Assault Vest, maybe it hasn't got Protect, maybe it is choice locked in some way. And yeah, the Garchomp will be going down here, fantastic. Even better that it goes down in one hit, so normally they do survive that, but Hariyama is doing some business now. Yeah, making some good business deals, and we're going to get a nice close combat onto the Celesteela as well. It does mean that Hariyama is going to be at like -2 defense and special defense, but wow. Wow, now that was some damage. Hariyama, this is your time, Hariyama. You know, you're off now, aren't you? Goodbye. But you've just taken out like 199% of their team. Maybe this isn't the same guy. I don't know. He's not got leftovers on that one, has he? So maybe I'm just, you know, getting all mixed up. So I'm going to put Snorlax in, and just because I don't want him to put in like Pelipper, because then he will be the slower one in Trick Room. Yeah, Snorlax was the thing that I was kind of worried about, though. I mean, we're still nowhere near out of the woods. How do we deal with this Snorlax? I want to Belly Drum, but if he curses, he's not going to knock me out in one hit. I'm going to Belly Drum. And Psyshock into the Celesteela. So Snorlax does go straight for a return. We are speed tying then, and he does it into the Oranguru. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Do you think that's choice banded? It means we've just lost the Weather War. And a Heavy Slam, okay, so not a Leech Seed or anything. Snorlax is pretty heavy. Wow, that still did a lot of damage. I'm actually pretty worried now. Yeah, I'm actually quite worried. Because if we lose this speed tie, we've potentially lost the game. So, I mean, Torkoal will be slower than the Snorlax, but, you know, it means nothing because it can do nothing to it. So, I've got to return into this Snorlax. Hope I win the speed tie. Looking at that, surely that was choice banded, the amount of damage that did to the Oranguru. And Torkoal, I mean, I am imagining that he has got Pelipper in the back. But either way, I'm just going to Flamethrower into that slot. So, expecting a... Okay, so no switches. So, please win this speed tie. Please, let's end this week on a happy note. Celesteela does go down there. And he wins the speed tie. Is he going to knock us out? No, he doesn't. Wow. But if he has got Pelipper, then, and Protect on it, then he's still won the game. I'm expecting Pelipper here. Surely it's Pelipper. Yeah, and he's won the game. If he's got Protect on it, which I'm sure he does. So, that is frustrating because, yeah, like, we just lost 2 speed ties in a row there. The first one didn't matter, obviously, because I was belly drumming. But, like, if we had Sunny Day on Torkoal here, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But, yeah, that last speed tie did matter because Pelipper is not going to be doing like 60-70% to Snorlax in one hit. Oh, maybe he hasn't got Protect. Or he just chose to give me the game. Maybe that's a choice locked Pelipper in some way. An Assault Vest Pelipper, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to complain about that, because, you know, I suppose we lost a speed tie, which kind of put us into that bad position. So, you know, that's that, isn't it? We've had some strange games, haven't we, over this past week, over these past 2 weeks with this team. So, there we go. There's another team for you to go and play around with, I guess. I hope you have enjoyed I hope you've enjoyed watching me use this team, and yeah, go and try it yourself if you want. Have fun. Please like and share this video, and you know, get my channel out there still. So you know, thanks a lot for watching this, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it, and goodbye for now.